you will automatically become a good leader. Now, first of all, one wrong is there in everyone's mind. If you don't have it in your school, please get one for the library, and one should be there on your table, because all rules and regulations are there in both of them. Though this is exam manual 2. First we wrote exam manual 1. It was very popular. There was a demand for exam manual 2. We wrote exam manual 2. Of course, this is for the state board, right from standard 1 to standard 12. From state, school education, next comes secretary, school education. It was the secretary who actually inaugurated our exam manual. Secretary comes next. This is the Maharashtra government website. The 9th and 10th, 12th, we have the Maharashtra State Board. We have the Mumbai Board, and 1 to 8 is managed by the Pune, that is MSC ERT from Pune. They manage 1 to 8. They have their own books also. This one shop. This is how our education system works. You all should know. On the top we have the Cabinet Minister of School Education. Below that is the State Minister. From there is the Secretary. All of them sit in the Mantralaya. Secretary. Then we have the Joint Secretary as well as the Deputy Secretary. And the GRs are passed by them. Then we have so many directors in Maharashtra. Different directors. I'll just run through it. We have the Director of Primary Education, Secondary Higher Education. It is again, we have zones. We have the South Zone, West Zone, North Zone. Thane region is separate and Raigad region is separate. In that we have Deputy Education Inspector also and Assistant Deputy Education Inspector. Education bylaws in 2018 also. But if you want to manage, remember, you should have both of them. Now many of them think that 2018 when it came, we can forget it. There are certain things which are here but are not there in this book. Every school should have this book. Because how to examine students. Suppose a child is caught copying, what to do? Many rules and regulations are there in this book. Every school should have. You will not get it in any store. So how do we get these books? You have to download them. Or library where the teachers can use this book. Now CBSE board, there are many regions. These are the phone numbers. All the numbers are available on the net. No need of copying. Now here at present they have the new office. And Pune board, we have the entire Maharashtra, Goa, Daman, Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli. They all come under Pune board. Earlier we were with the what work has to be done in which month. Go to the book, go back. This book. This also you have to download and beautifully written. Every month what work has to be done, entire planning is there in this book. So they would allow to register 9, 10th, 11th and 12th. But now CBSE has made it very, very clear that the number of students you can register are only 40, not 45. Though we could register 45. They have made it very clear, 5 are for direct admission. So if you have direct admission, you have to, and I don't know why. CBSE is not very happy with the direct admissions. Why it is required. That is very, very important. So if you are giving a memo to a staff, the clerical staff types it. So you have to be, clerical staff has to be with the principal. In your rules, regulation as you want. There are some schools, parents will come and say, आपका school बहुत टफ चल रहा है, थोड़ा कम करो. You will reduce it. वो बाजू वाले स्कूल ने इतना छुट्टी दे दिया है, आपकी छुट्टी कम है. School working hours. Teaching staff, the working hours should be, for this working hours is per week. Okay, I'm talking, don't forget this. working hours per week. Teaching staff will have 45 hours per week. Clerical staff will have 38 and a half hours per week. Librarian is like a clerk, that is 38. This non-teaching staff, अभी आपको स्कूल चलाना है, आप अपना कर सकते हो, बट एक हफ्ते में उतने दिन होने चाहिए, उतना आवर्स होना चाहिए, ओके? ज़्यादा पीरियड दे दिया है, you take her weekly timetable, count the hours. See, there are some periods we have of 30 minutes, there are some periods of 40 minutes, some periods 6 hours every day the school should meet and impart education, means the actual teaching periods for 5 hours every day for 5 days, and on any one day impart education for 2 to 3 hours excluding recess. Okay. How it will go? Here I found most of the schools make a mess of their timings when they work in shift or they work for less time. Now try to understand this part. 6 days a week, suppose you are running, Monday to Friday you have 8 periods, then Saturday you can have 4 periods or 5 periods. Instructional hours, matlab teaching. And 6 to 8 is 1000 hours. Minimum number of working hours per, that I have already told earlier. School shall not exceed 80 days, excluding Sundays, CL 8 days, that is in the MBBS rules. Maximum number of, first, Remember I told you, you cannot give more than 76. That is the 76. So it comes to 128. Okay, 52 plus 76, 128. I mean, total days in a year is how much? 365. उसमें ये holiday निकाल दो 128 to 37 हो गया. 52 minus we are doing 52 in this 185. A school should work Monday to Friday 5 hours per day, Saturday 2.5 hours per day. 4 periods to 5 periods I told you, 2.5 hours. So Monday to Friday, 185 days if you go to see, into 5 days will give you 925, and 52 into 2.5 will give you 130, total is 1055, that is 1000 hours. A holiday list. You cannot prepare whatever you want. Okay? The holiday list कैसे बनता है? Let us see. You should write like this. Zoom करो. It's an important record which a school has to maintain. And how you place. Now if you get time, especially those who have come from very far off, if you get time in the recess or after school, register has GR number 2094 to 2794, here see 794, 795 to 431. So here you will have 432 to 4247. So here you will have 4247 and it will continue like this. Okay. Now look over here. Now in CBSE it is very important that you have to separate the name. You have to write down the name, father's name, mother's name. In fact, in CBSE, when you register the child, it is the student's name, then mother's name, and then the father's name comes. But we had started this as the state board. In state board, ID number comes over here, which is very big, you can see. Then we have the mother tongue, which is required, or religion, caste, subcaste, SC, ST, OBC, etc. has to be written over here. Date of admission, when admission was taken. And here also one minute, stop. Counter signature education department का चाहिए नहीं. Because all this UDICE, all this is recognition is done already. If the school does not have UDICE number and recognition and all, then that school is considered as an unrecognized school, although education department भी sign करके नहीं देगा. That is the rare trouble. People open the school and the school affiliation is not there, UDICE number भी नहीं है, और वो स्कूल में से अगर बच्चा छोड़ के जाएगा, that school is an unrecognized school. Now how you will apply for TC? प्रसारक संस्था, ये होना ही चाहिए. Then this institution is registered under the Charity Commission Act. वो नंबर होना चाहिए. Like we are registered under the Society Act 1860 number so and so. It is registered under the Bombay Public Trust Act 1950 so and so. ये दोनों नंबर, logo should be there. CBSE affiliation number should be there. Okay. Now it is affiliated to the Central Board of Secondary Education, New Delhi, और ब्रैकेट में CBSE. Sometimes they say खाली CBSE लिखते हैं. Now Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, ये भी होना चाहिए. ये CBSE क्या है? State Board क्या है? A code should be there. Okay, school code important है. Then board is CBSE. Then school UDICE number should be there, and this is very very important, medium English. Mail also if anyone wants to write to us. ये सब होना चाहिए. Then over here school leaving certificate, transfer certificate, students unified district information, that is the UDICE number of the student should be there. उसका serial number of the TC. Then student Aadhaar card number should be there. Then from which TC book we have taken to the second TC book. General register number should be there. TC number also which the child applies, ये भी होना चाहिए. Then we write down the name of the pupil. We write surname separate, because every state has its above information is in accordance with the school register. School register कौन सा? GR के accordance हमने लिखा है. Then कौन सा date, year, class teacher signature, clerical staff, stamp school का, principal's full with the name stamp होना चाहिए. कितने parents अपना change करके भी आ जाते हैं. I have met some parents will change on their own and say हमको नहीं मालूम किसने किया. And in time you have to write AM and PM also. How many of you are doing this? These were 26 and number of holidays in that month was 2. We keep an account here only. Now this teacher did not take any, so her 8 balance is there. This balance will go to the next month. But to the principal, kindly allow myself so and so, designation so and so to go out for dash work. Out time will be that, and I will be back in 10 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever it is. The employee will sign over here, and the watchman will write over there what time he left and what time he came back. Sometimes they say we are back index, from that you will come to know what is the personal file. Now personal file you have to first write down, show this side, zoom it. Biodata is there, then we have the job application, personal data form. You start with the biodata, then the application for job, then personal data form, we fill all details of that employee. Then we give a job offer letter to the employee. After the job is offered, she accepts the job, job acceptance letter. Then appointment letter, a contract of service we sign with her. Then acceptance of appointment and contract. Then if she has confirmed after 2 years, when she is confirmed, then confirmation letter of service is given. The residence proof, all CBSE training certificates have to be kept with us. Any other training other than CBSE, those certificates. Then for any workshop or seminar which has been attended, that certificate. Shall we please? On this way it should be written. Name of the employee, all this she has to fill. Post to which she is appointed, name of the school, age according to the age as appearance to the medical staff. She 25, it is written over here, whether vaccinated or not, signature of the employee, any identification mark of the employee. Then I, Dr. So and so certify, everything is written over here. Doctor's signature and the stamp only for BCP, only for this backward caste people only. Then affidavit should be there. original affidavit required with the executive magistrate made by it, gazette notification should be original, school bona fide certificate original, general register page photocopy where the child's name is mentioned. In case of change due to marriage, a declaration by the parent or guardian attested by two witnesses and the girl herself, we have to, and certificate of registration of marriage has to be attached. You prepare this file, send it to the education department, and then they will give you how I showed you on the first page. वैसे answer आता है. This, dated this, and now the third TC is issued. So if they come to take 4 TCs, all 4 TC numbers should be written. Okay? And duplicate TC is issued this. No need of writing this again because यही चीज तुमको copy करनी है in duplicate. Now if the third TC they come, then you should write down the third number and say now typical TC is issued or fourth TC is issued on this date and the number is so and so. ये remark फिर से लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है because any other thing which is similar to this. This is the कोर्ट के जैसे जजमेंट देता है. ओके, इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ वन पर्सन अपॉइंटेड बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ये वन पर्सन क्या होएगा? इट मे बी ऑफ द रैंक ऑफ अ सिविल जज, इट मे बी एन एडवोकेट विद नॉट लेस देन 7 years सर्विस, इट कैन बी of the rank of an under secretary of government, it can be an assistant commissioner of labor or maybe a deputy director of education. If the services are terminated by an order passed by the management or if the rank is reduced, मतलब उसको TGT से निकाल के PGT डाल दिया या उसको suppose the teacher you take suppose this इसकी salary इतनी है, उसके basic पे ये है, grade पे ये है, DA ये है. If you add all of that and take 12% of that amount, it comes to 1,800. If anyone wants to know how this 1,800 came, okay, next. Increment you are giving, all these factors you can take into put it in front of the PTA. That ये हमारे स्कूल का infrastructure है, we are providing all this, so within 15% we cannot manage, so please increase to 20%. Now some people think that the following fee structure for the academic year 22-23 will be approved by the Parent Teachers Association Committee in the meeting which was held so and so. Fee structure, and then we have written all the fees in short over here. Like this is the fee structure we wrote over here. Admission fee we wrote down, it will be taken because admission fee is common to everyone, it is written over here. Now here see on the same page, at least the chairperson, vice chairperson which is the parent, joint secretary which is the parent, उसके तो signature आ गए ना इधर. So no one can question you that कि तुमने अलग से paper attach कर दिए. Sometimes the parent also, if they do your gate and you cannot design it, it has to be in navy blue, it has to, the letters should be in white only or English or Marathi दोनों में होना चाहिए. This is a government rule, every school has to follow. If you will not follow, someone will question you कि ये क्यों नहीं लगा है. See, all of them have to pull self-finance schools, ये लगाना ही है बोर्ड. Last drawn salary divided by 26 days into 15 days salary into number of years of service. Followed? It's a simple formula. If you calculate now, see salary, what you have to take? Basic and DA, not full salary. Yeah? Last drawn salary is not full salary. How much it is? Basic and DA. Average number of days is actually 30, but we can minus 4 Sundays and get it 26. 15 half month salary is considered for calculation. So every employee, what we do, all the employees we calculate this. So उसका gratuity कितना होता है? Next employees we calculate that amount. We take the total amount.